The concept of inspiration is nothing new. For those of us in creative fields especially, it's nothing by now if not cliché. Photographers, musicians, filmmakers, artists of any kind, really, all seem to seek after or chase sources of inspiration. This is all well and good, I suppose, but what exactly is inspiration? By definition, inspiration is the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. Sounds great, right? Well, it is, to an extent. See, the problem pops up about halfway through that definition. The word stimulated. For many people, myself included, that feeling of having an idea or having a light bulb moment, that adrenaline rush that you get is amazing, and I'm a huge fan. It's something that I, seek after and actively pursue. The problem is pursuing it too much. It's like caffeine. Caffeine is great and all that, but too much too often and you become dependent on it, unable to function properly without it. But Paul, I can already hear you typing. It's got to be those MacBook butterfly keyboards. What's your point? A fair question, and I'll answer it. See, as creative people, we so often look for sources of inspiration to fuel our work. This makes perfect sense, and admittedly, there's nothing inherently wrong with this, but the issue lies in how much we pursue it. If you're anything like me, you love spending way too much time on Pinterest or Instagram or YouTube, looking at what other people are shooting, how they're doing it, and how they are approaching their creative process. The problem that I have is I spend so much time gathering ideas that by the end of the day, I have neither the time nor the energy to actually go out and put the ideas that I saw into practice or try out a lot of the things and ideas that I had. This creates a backlog of ideas, a laundry list, if you will. I wonder who decided to name it laundry list. Like laundry list. Of all the things you could possibly call it, who thought that laundry list was a good idea? A long list of things that you'd like to create but simply don't have the energy to do. Suddenly, you're overwhelmed by the length of that list, and those ideas that you were so pumped about earlier are now looking considerably less appealing. This leads to the thought process of, well, none of these ideas are good enough, I need some new ones. And so the cycle repeats itself, culminating in you making nothing and feeling like a failure because you can't seem to get anything done. We burn ourselves out just trying to come up with a reasonable idea in the first place. We're exhausted before we even get to the, okay, let's shoot this stage of the project. See, I subscribe to the document until you can create school of thought. That way I'm making stuff, I'm keeping my skills sharp, and most importantly, in my line of work, getting paid. But I don't push for the mind-blowing levels of ideas nearly as often as I used to. I do client work and shoot things that I enjoy and let most of the inspiration come to me. That way, when I do have those light bulb moments, I have the energy to actually do something about them. I have the drive to go out and put that idea into action, write something down, go out and actually shoot it. I'm not exhausted beforehand. And as a result, the end product is of a far higher quality than it otherwise would have been because I wasn't forcing the idea in the first place. Simply put, it pays to not be burned out beforehand. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little rant. Hopefully it was able to help some of you if you've been feeling like you can't create or like you're stuck or like you don't have any good ideas. You're probably feeling like you don't have any good ideas because you're forcing yourself to have ideas instead of letting them just come to you. If you let them come to you, they're far better because you have the drive to flesh them out more, and B, your end product is going to be far better. You're going to be proud of it, and that's only going to spur you on to create more and better things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. My name is Paul, and if you want to see more stuff like this, do all the typical, YouTube things down there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.